another live stream. It is early. It's around 6:20 in the morning here in the Greater Toronto area. We're here in my childcare center. So for those who don't know, I am one of the owners and directors of a childcare center in the Richmond Hill area. And I like to do shopping hauls on this channel. So typically I do mostly Avon shopping hauls because I am an Avon ambassador. However, over the past year, I have kind of ventured off to do some other non-beauty shopping hauls as well on this channel. And today we are doing a Dollarama, Temu, and a little tiny bit of Walmart. It is for the supplies for my center. We have fall coming up. We have some other things coming up. So I just figured I'd share them with you and I hope you enjoy. I have this one right here that's like an antenna. It's kind of like dee doo dee doo dee doo. Wisdom, come to my brain. Anyways, let's get into it. So here we are. We'll start off with the small things first. This is from Temu. I'm actually missing a bunch of things. I don't know. Maybe I have another bag that hasn't come in yet, but I gotta take a look. So we got this. It's actually bigger than I thought it would be. This is the series fruit cubes. They're kind of like puzzles. So I thought that'd be really fun for our little friends to explore. And then I just got some of these alphabets and teaching resources for our classrooms. They're colorful. They're already done. I don't have to make them again, which is great. We have some connectors. Some of our teachers wanted some additional toys, like connectors, so I ended up getting one of those. These are from Temu. I think they were really, really well priced. And then our Casa 2 teacher wanted some tongs. So I saw these. I thought they were really cute. I really hope that they will like these ones. Some more beading items. This will have to be only for the older children because this parts are a little bit small. And then I was looking for different food toys, and so I only bought one pack of these just to kind of see the size. The size actually turned out much better than I thought it would be, so I'll probably end up ordering a few more for our little kitchen area. We do have more toys for that area, just put away for the weekend. And this I thought was super cool. This is the felt tree. Because we're going into autumn, I figured that this would be a great activity for the children to learn about fall, autumn leaves, changing color, and everything. So the teachers can get it all set up and get that working. This is for me and for the kitchen. I got it at a great deal, almost 50% off, which is really exciting. And so what it is the Starfrit Rock electric dual side hot pot. And so my plan isn't really to make a hot pot out of this. However, I want to use this to help me with when I have to do pastas. So when I do pastas, I have to do several different kinds of pastas simply because I have like the gluten-free ones. I have one that has to be corn-free, blah, blah, blah. So that way, this way, I have a variety of things. Thank you for the love, guys. A variety of different ones for the kitchen, all within one pot to take up less space than it would on my stove because I have limited space on my stove. I do have a beautiful induction stove, and if you want to see more of Miss Jessica's kitchen at the Childcare Center, jump over to my other channel, Yik Fam. I do a lot of grocery hauls there. All right, getting into the juicy bits. This is all from Dollarama. I love going to Dollarama for supplies. So, actually, I forgot. I bought some more things from Walmart yesterday. I forgot to bring it, but we'll do that some other day. So here, I'm going to sit down. It is very, very early. See, it's still dark, but look at the sun is coming up. It's going to be a beautiful sunrise again today. Birthday hat because it's hilarious and cute. So this is for when our students have little birthdays. I do have little headbands, but not all the kids really like headbands. So I got one of those, and then I got 3 of these cotton pads. These are really great for crafts and for using it for a variety of different activities. A little while ago, we made this beautiful fish, Casa 2 team, and one of our little pre-Casa students ended up adopting it and calling it Fishy. It was really cute. We got some stationery. We got some dry erase markers. These are okay. They kind of dry out really quickly, but I like it for the magnets for the fridge. And then we got some Sharpies. Now, the Sharpies had a little bit of regret because I ended up finding them even at a better price at Walmart yesterday, so I ended up like clearing them out. But I went to Dollarama first, and there's no refunds, so that's okay. So at Dollarama, these are around $2.75 for 2, which is an okay price. But at our local Walmart right now, they end up being about $1 each or less for a pack of 5, it was like $3 and change. And for a pack of, I think it was like 12, it was like $7 in all different colors. So I'm going to probably, well, I'll still use these because we need them. And then hopefully keep an eye out for more sales. We are doing a curriculum night soon for our center. And so that's why we end up getting some other supplies, including some tissue paper, because they're going to be showing off their land formations again. So the tissue paper is to symbolize, or represent is the word I'm looking for. Represent water. So we got one pack of this. Ooh, isn't that a beautiful color? So beautiful. And then a hole puncher. We bought I got 11. Yes, I remember now. I bought 11 of these courier bags, or mailer bags we call them. All we do is put the little ones' names in here. On here, and then we use this to store their artwork for the week. At the end of the week, we give it to the parents to take home, and then they have to bring it back to us on Monday. Continuing on, we got a bag of rubber bands. I typically never buy rubber bands. However, this time I needed to, because all of my rubber bands in my kitchen are gone. So sometimes I just need some rubber bands, and so I was like, I'm not going to stress it anymore. Buy a pack of those. 2 packs of thumbtacks, because our pre-Casa 1 classroom just opened, and therefore they needed a pack there. Plus the office is starting to run low, so we just got an extra pack of that. I'm going to show these guys a little bit later. Fall's coming, so we got some fall decor. We got some pumpkins, great for counting, great for activities in various sizes. So the big ones were a little bit pricier. They were around $4 each, and these ones were $3 for the whole pack. These are going to be reusable again and again, because it is, they're plasticky. I want to say they're plasticky, but anyways, we'll be able to reuse these again and again. And then, of course, some fall leaves. You can use these for countings. You can use these for decorating. You can use these in our sensory bin. Lots of great uses for that. 2 milk jugs, because one broke, and the other one, I actually seemed like I didn't have another white one. So the white one we use for 3% milk, the gray one we use for 2% milk. That way it's easy for us to know what is what needed. Tape, because we always need tape. I got some of the green tape for labeling things. As you can see, we use it to label like our cabinets. I use it to label food jars when I open them, like cheese, etc. I find that they stick better than these ones. I don't know why on their walls, but these have their use too. So I end up just getting 4 of each, more of a stock up for our resource closet, more so than anything. Some hand sanitizer, because I need to restock up the ones in our emergency backpacks. So these are just going to fill up those ones there. And then these are so cute. Look at these. Aren't these adorable? These are bug boxes. We have like pretend bugs that have been put in here. Take this off, and it magnifies, and even comes with a set of tweezers. So my pre-Casa teacher ended up getting some, and she was asking me to look for another 3 or 4. So I ended up finding 4 more at a different Dollarama. It took me forever to find these. I went to, I think, 3 or 4 different Dollaramas. I finally found them in Vaughan. At a really big one, mind you. It was a really big one. But aren't these adorable? They're so cute. I really love them. And so her classroom has really enjoyed them. So I got a couple more for the various pre-Casa classrooms, or even the Casa students can use it. They could definitely are able to share resources. I also wanted dot stickers. I couldn't find the big ones, so I got the small ones for now. Hopefully this will be sufficient until I can find the bigger ones. And then from Walmart, I'm kind of all over the place, I end up getting one of these. I think it was just because it was an open package, but there's supposed to be around 1,500 beads in here. They're little pony beads. I use these for threading. I think one of our teachers wants to use it as part of the hundreds board. I don't really know. But anyway, she asked me for some beads. So here are the beads. They use these to make octopus over during the summer for our Under the Sea week. Oh, that was so fun. Here are some more of the fall themed items, so they can use these for, again, sorting, counting, sensory bin. These are reusable resources as well, so I don't have to rebuy them over and over again, of course, unless we lose them. But we have some maple style leaves. I want to say these are either oak or elm leaves. And then yeah, I got a bunch of those. Aren't they beautiful, the colors? I thought I got an acorny one too. I thought I did. Maybe I end up not, because I was worried about the shape of them. Oh no, I did. Here it is. There we go. Again, these would be for the older children, not so much for the younger children. But what a great Dollarama find. I love the dollar store. So those are great Dollarama finds. They're coming out with more and more of the fall decor. And I just saw that they're actually coming out now with some of the Christmas decor, which I'm not ready for. That might be my teacher, Miss Anu, coming in. Then we also got some of these. These are just little party favors. So these, they can use it for color sorting, counting, etc. I just bought them because I haven't seen them before at our local Dollarama. We don't necessarily have to use them right now, but they are good resources for a little bit later on. $2 each, really great price. I went to that section because I was trying to find these. You know that little song, Five Little Ducks came home one day, over the hill and far away. So this is great for subtraction. So this can actually be like action toys for that. So we end up getting 2 packs. I wanted to see if the teachers like them, and honestly, they only had 2 packs left. So I'm also trying to find frogs. So if you are in the greater Toronto area and you've seen these little, these type of things, but with frogs, let me know. I'll go pick some up. So we got 2 packs of those because that's all that's left. The big pumpkins I showed you already. And then I got these. Okay, so anyone who's been in my center, I'm a huge lover of gnomes. This kind of developed as I kind of grew the center. So I have gnomes for every season. These guys are a little bit bigger, but aren't they so redonkulously cute? Look at this guy. I don't know what it is about gnomes, but they are just, for me, irresistibly adorable. A pumpkin. And full flowers with pumpkin on his head. So I'm going to put these in our little cultural corner there. Not that it's culture-based, but it's just cute. So all in all, here are all the items I end up buying from Dollarama. These ones I actually got from a place called Black Friday deals. But anyways, I got from Dollarama, Black Friday. Oh, I didn't say about this one. Drying stencils. They asked me for some drying stencils, and I found 2 packs of these for $1.50. I'm telling you, the Vaughn one is giant. It has a lot of things. Like my Dollarama doesn't have all these great things. Although I love my Dollarama too. They're great for just, your everyday need for resources. So I got some stencils as well. And yeah, that was pretty much everything I got here. I feel like I am missing a Temu box somewhere. I have to go through my order list to see what we might be missing from a package because I could have sworn I bought some spoons and I don't know where they are. Yeah. Anyways, I do shopping almost every single week for the center. It's just we always need things, so I'm sure that I'll order them again. But I really, really, really love these. Aren't they so cute? I really like these. The great thing about working at the center is that I feel like I'm a kid. Again and again and again. I get to play with all these different manipulatives. Anyways, have a wonderful day, guys. I hope you enjoyed the beginning of this week. Happy Monday from wherever you are watching in the world. Wow, it's one of the kids scribbled on my wall. And I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I already said that. I obviously need coffee. And so stay well, stay safe, and stay fantastic kind. If you enjoy shopping hauls, please make sure you do subscribe to this channel. If you want to see more things from Miss Jessica's Kitchen, jump over to my other channel, Yick Fam. Love you guys so very, very much. Until next time, bye. Let's get some dizzies.